It's better to be an honest street sweeper than a dishonest king. And like I wanna live by that because like I wanna live my life to be true.
Yeah. Wake up,
everybody!
Oh, sorry. Wake up, everybody! What is going on? It's your boy Justin here.
We got Josh over here. Welcome to episode 3 of
our
our
Take
There we
Two
go.
podcast.
Take Two podcast. So I wanted to start this podcast off with a game called Speak Out. If anyone's heard of this game, it is the funniest game to play.
I've never played it.
This is his first time, so I'll let you go first. So you put it in your mouth.
That's what she said.
Put it in your mouth, and you're gonna read the card.
And then you're supposed
and
to guess.
I'm gonna try to guess.
Got it.
Guys, help me out though. All
right, everyone listening, you should try playing along too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll put the word right here.
So
Here we go.
No, it's a whole haze. This is crazy. Okay, ready?
Go.
Rank, hooray, you're ugly. Drink, no, rank,
Wank.
rank,
Bank.
yeah,
Rank, bank?
no, yeah, whore, no, whore, whore, hey,
Wait, bank?
whore,
Four. Four. Bank four.
and drooling.
In drooling.
No, rank,
Oh, he's drooling. Bank four. I'm drooling.
no, hey, hey,
Lately.
yeah,
Bank four. Bank four.
yeah,
Maybe.
no.
Bank four, baby. Brendan, you go.
Oogers,
Beavers.
oogers,
Cougars.
oogers,
Movers.
oogers,
Baby boomers.
Yes, ugly.
Oh my god.
Ugly.
Bank for baby boomers only.
Thank you.
Oh, Brendan got that.
Oh god. Ow. Guys, we have
Oh my
all of our
God.
Brampton buddies in the crowd right now.
Do you have paper towels for yourself?
I know. Is he drilling? Thank you, Steven. All right, my turn. And then we'll move on with the podcast. I'm doing a lie right now.
All right, ready?
All right. So, wind
Wind
is
is
hasn't.
present,
No, hasn't.
hasn't.
No, hasn't. Thank
Pleasant. Wind is pleasant
Tennis pleasant at the beach.
at the beach.
You got it.
Bro,
That's
easy.
easy.
I'm too
Let me
good
do
at
it.
this.
Let me do it. Oh, that's a scatter. I didn't think I could say it. Scatter.
Scatter.
Lyle.
Mile.
No,
Scatter. Smile.
Lyle.
Ew.
Lyle.
Lyle.
No.
Scatter. Wile.
Lyle. Lyle.
Style. Wait. I don't even know what the first word is. Say, style.
No. Lyle. Lyle. Huh? No.
File.
No.
Bile.
Lyle.
Wile.
No. Lyle. No.
Lyle.
No,
Mile.
it's end of the other.
Xyle. Xylophone.
No.
Exile.
Liars. Liars.
Desire. Desire.
No.
Vial?
Thank you.
Vile. What's the first word? Scatter. Vile.
Hasn't.
Present.
No, hasn't.
Peasants. Peasants.
There we go.
Peasants. Scatter. Vile. Peasants. What?
You got it.
Scatter. What is that even?
I don't know.
Anyways,
That
moving
was a good
on.
game.
Yeah, that was a good game.
what are you afraid of? What are your
yes.
fears?
I'm scared of heights, man. But it's weird I say that. I'm really scared of heights. Like, and it's not the fear of heights. It's the fear of falling.
Okay.
So, like in the previous podcast, I said I've been skydiving twice. I've been bungee jumping.
Yeah. And you're still scared of heights.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Like when we went up to the roof. And
yeah.
The moment I look down, it's just like I literally want to shit myself. Like it's that bad.
Really?
Yeah, it's so scary because it's not. The stairs is so. We'll go out and I'll show you guys, but it's so wobbly.
This is my building. What
Yeah,
the heck?
well, yeah.
Oh, you guys will go.
It's when you go up there and you try to go down the stairs itself. It's so wobbly.
oh, it's
and
very
like-
wobbly. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm so scared of heights.
No,
And-
but remember when we went like parkouring back in the day, even with Anthony over here. Like we went and like we used to jump.
No, that was so scary. There's a video where I think it was you. He started off first, so there's like it wasn't even that long of a space, maybe like 3 feet, maybe
It wasn't
4.
even. Yeah, it's just the height that made it scary.
Yeah. So yeah, we jumped from like one. What would you call
One
it?
platform,
Platform
like
to
a
the
height
other.
yeah.
Oh man, I couldn't. Well, it took me like a good 30 minutes to like 45 minutes to like actually do it.
Yeah.
Because
Oh my
of
gosh.
how
yeah,
scared
yeah.
I was. But what are you scared of?
What am I scared of? Failure for one.
Oh, that's
Right,
deep.
but again, like I've been getting used to the thought it's like it's okay to fail, right? Because I've been seeing like if you've been watching the podcast, Justin talked a lot about
Failure.
failing, like doing things that get you excited, things that you're interested in, but if it doesn't work out for you, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that you suck. Maybe like obviously you suck at the thing, but at least you tried. And I'm scared of failing, right? Because like I think it was the first podcast that or it was a pilot episode where like manager wouldn't hire me, right? Man, I never want to feel like that again, man. So yeah, I've been trying to.
That's good. No, you know what? And let me touch on the whole failing thing and the fear. Like I get it. Trust me. Like like Josh was saying, like in the previous podcast, I've talked about starting so many things, and it's that fear of failure that will stop people from doing exactly what I did. If I was too scared to fail, I wouldn't have, even though I sucked, even though it did fail, if I didn't do it, then I wouldn't have the knowledge I have right now in regards to starting new things. It's like everything kind of comes together.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, I started drop shipping. I started an actual business. I started music and everything like that. And it all comes together with videography and photography because that in itself is a business, right? And now I got to learn to create a website, which I did. And there's that practice, right? But with the whole fear thing, if I was too scared to start it, I wouldn't have the knowledge I have right now. So it's all in your head. Fear is all in your head.
Yeah. What's that movie with Will Smith and with Jaden Smith and Will Smith?
Pursuit of Happiness?
No. Like this,
No,
like
the really bad. That
No,
really
I don't say it was bad because there was a
It
good
was
quote
so
in there
bad.
where Will Smith was like, "Oh, fear is real." I wish I want to pull up the quote real quick, but yeah, he was saying it's like huh? No, it's just talking about fear and it's like overcoming it.
Yeah.
They're like astronauts, right?
Yeah.
Thank you,
That movie.
Like that. Oh, I think it. Hold on. I'm gonna just search it up. Justin, talk about something real quick.
No, so in regards, like I was saying with fear,
After Earth, that was it.
After Earth, fear. If anyone out there is too scared to start something, I want you guys to take it from my experiences. Like it's okay to fail, and like every like influencer out there will tell you the same thing, and it's no different. Like,
So this is the quote. This is the quote he said. Fear is not real. The only place that fear can exist in our thoughts of the future. So it's just the product of your imagination. And I was like, but that's the thing. It's like when you think of it, like, because everyone is afraid of something. Everyone's scared of something. That's a fear, right?
yeah.
But I guess when I heard that, I was like, man, like you can overcome anything.
Do you think take this lightly? Do you think you're gonna fail in music?
Huh? Oh, man, like there are days where I was like, man, like, am I like, I
you
question
good
myself.
enough? Yeah.
Am I good enough? Because obviously there are better people out there. Obviously there are more talented people. But
No, I think
what
you're pretty
I learned from this industry, like the music industry, you don't need to be good. You just need to know the right people. You need to, have the right brand, right? Marketing is like, I would say marketing is about like 80% of the whole industry. If you as yourself, like if I'm a musician, I would be considered a product. And if let's say a record label sees potential in me, they're like, oh man, this guy can make us millions. Yeah, then what was I?
No, branding. You're
Branding,
right.
there we go. Like, I don't even have to be the most talented guy, but if they can see it's like this guy can get millions of fans to, listen to his music, yada yada, even if he's not good, they'll take him. You know what I mean?
Now let me ask you something. How much practice have you gotten in regards to branding? Branding yourself. How do you practice that?
Well, it's not even it's not even practicing. I'd say more research and connecting with people.
Research is half the battle.
Yeah.
Actually doing it is like the other half, right?
Yeah.
So the only reason I'm saying that is you are a product. How do you sell yourself? I tried selling Starlight projectors. That was
trash at it.
so bad, man. But there's still that initiative that, oh, I'm actually going to try doing it.
Yeah.
And I failed, learned from it. Then I did this scavenger hunt,
Yeah.
and
That was
lo and behold, I actually sold a bunch of maps, which was dope.
Which is cool.
But that's just the bottom of the like mountain. Like I'm still climbing up that mountain. I'm still trying to get to where I'm at, and like there's so much more to learn and so much more to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I'm asking you, what have you been doing in regards to getting over that, not fear, but like getting over that mentality of like, oh, am I good enough?
I'm still in the process. I'm always in the process of like being better, like bettering myself.
And that's why we're doing these podcasts.
Of course. Yeah. No, but like cuz I'm focusing more on like getting better at the craft.
Yep.
Cuz marketing all I do is post Instagram story. Like I'm getting used to that. But man, like sorry, it's just a little segue. Is TikTok still a thing in like the? I was talking about this.
Yeah,
is
we were
TikTok
talking about
still a thing in like the U.S.? Because I remember, because I don't use TikTok anymore, just because there's a thing on your phone where it shows the amount of hours you're on an app for, and boy, I spend way too many hours on TikTok. So I was like,
You have to give TikTok credit because I have learned a lot of
no,
things from
100. It's
TikTok.
very informative, and I met a lot of new people. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I guess we can segue onto that. So the way it's so funny. So the way I promoted my song "Empty Spaces" on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, you can find it there. But I was going through TikTok lives. So like people who have over 1,000 followers on TikTok could go on live. And I was just scrolling through, like looking at people's lives because I would message on the chat. I was like, hey, my name's Josh. You should listen to my song Empty Spaces on your live right now. And this would be where people would be listening to. Oh, cool. Look, you just showed
Nat,
up.
what's going on?
Hey, Nat,
Welcome to
what's
the
up?
podcast.
Eli.
Eli.
Settle.
Well,
That's Eli. Anyways, but yeah, so I put that in the chat, and I was like, hey, you should listen to my song. And this girl, her name is Nikita Dorsch. She's like, oh, sure, I'll put your music on. And she's vibing with it. And there were about, I think there was like
How much followers
600-700 people on the live. So 6-7 of those 100 of those people were listening to my music with her. And I got a lot of streams from that. I caught a follow with Nikita, which is so funny because my boy Mideo, shout out to Mateo, he follows her. And this guy, he's so funny. But yeah, so she's very like TikTok famous. She has like, I don't like, do you guys have TikTok? Can someone search her up real quick? No one has TikTok. Brendan, obviously,
Of course,
Brendan has
Brendan has
TikTok.
TikTok.
But
What?
yeah, she has a lot of followers and
What's her TikTok?
Nikita Dorsch. So someone just check it. And yeah, it's just finding those connections, like people who have a lot of followings, like don't be afraid to hit them up.
115,000
There we go.
followers on TikTok.
Like she,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, she's crazy famous.
And she follows you?
Yeah, of course she follows
Wow.
me, bro. I'm a big deal here.
You're actually
I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal, guys. But yeah, that was my segue, Justin. What do you have to say for that? Well, that wasn't really a segue, but
No, with TikTok, with it,
yeah, with TikTok, man.
it's actually I'm pretty sure you just can't download it on the App Store in
Yeah?
America. But I'm just gonna I'll check that later. But
I've been off
TikTok
that.
is like TikTok is a great way to like show people who you are,
for sure.
and that's you should probably be on TikTok more.
What is it?
Little segue. I'm gonna. I'll send me that. I'll throw it.
Man, it's so nice having these guys here
Here,
with
it
us.
kind of-
It's nice having people to like chat, like because obviously we're not just talking with ourselves. Like we got people out in the crowd. Say hello, everybody. Oh, okay. I guess so.
Thanks, everyone.
Say anything.
Cool. Okay.
So-
Anyways, I guess we can talk about the main reason for this podcast,
Oh,
right?
can
The
we now?
reason, yeah.
Yeah, the reason why
So
we're
there's
here.
a reason for everything.
Yeah.
So,
So-
why did you pick this topic?
The reason I picked this topic is because everything nowadays has kind of been falling into play. It's crazy that I say that because I have been getting a lot of, I'm going to call them clients, but I only started photography and videography literally a couple months ago. And like now I'm putting myself out there and it's all kind of just falling into play because I've had that knowledge with business in a sense. I kind of have a feel for like selling myself as a product,
Right.
talking to people comfortably and getting used to knowing what to say in a sense.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it all started with vlogging.
Yeah.
Like-
which was the best. Oh my god.
I can't
missed,
it's crazy that started. So I never watched. John was the person that introduced me to Logan Paul.
because John was very into like
Lo-
media itself. Like
Media itself, yeah. And it's crazy that now I'm kind of, well, no, it's weird because I kind of followed in your footsteps.
Yeah.
I started off with music. I wanted to do music so bad. And I
we're
realized,
still doing music though. We're still
No,
doing
I'm just
music.
not-
Yeah,
I'm
guys, give
just-
her a seat. What's going on?
yeah, you guys are
Come
so
on, come on,
Look at
guys.
this.
Come on. So, I'm sorry. Like they're nice. They're usually nicer, but no, guys, come on.
Did you not finally see me get like often? I just didn't know.
It's all good. It's all good.
So
Anyway,
it all-
sorry, Justin.
It all started off with vlogging, and Logan Paul was the one that inspired me to do that.
Right.
But then I look at things that have happened in my life that I realize like it's been guiding me to this point in my life now. And it's crazy that every time I'm filming or taking pictures or I'm out with Anthony and then we're talking about all this kind of stuff, or even with I'm with my boy Steven and we're talking about business, it's just like, where am I going to be? And it's like, I already know the answer.
Right.
I know where I want to be. And that's why I say everything happens for a reason. And you just got to strive for that. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, you can't just wait for something to happen. You actually have to put in effort. You actually have to go out there and do stuff.
Yeah.
But follow your heart, follow your passion, and you'll get there.
Yeah.
Like with music, why did you choose music? What in your head was just like, oh, music's my thing?
Bro, honestly, do you remember when we like
Oh,
first picked
yeah.
up the guitar? So
So you know what? No. I was the one that wanted to start music.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
the guitar, but I sucked, and
Yeah,
I
he was-
literally wanted to cry when I was younger. So my Tito,
really, I didn't mean
bro,
to make
I was
you cry,
mad,
buddy.
mad. No, I was mad. So Tito Joey, he bought us.
I
he
didn't
bought me
even
the
remember
guitar.
that. I didn't even remember that because
Bro,
it was
he bought-
John's. Like I
No,
remember.
no, he bought the guitar for me. And
Oh,
then
but
I
I-
tried. You
yeah,
went
you-
on YouTube. You did all the research, and I was there trying to get my fingers to do that weird like note.
yeah.
I couldn't do it, and then I just gave up. And you
Yeah,
picked
but
it up, and it was
came
so natural.
Yeah,
It
that's
came so
yeah. With
natural.
music, there we go. Like it came so natural to me because I do remember you picked up a guitar and I was like, yo, that looks so easy. I took it and I just learned a few chords. Like I was like, oh, G chord's easy, C chord's easy, and I was like, yo, what the heck? I'm a pro. I'm a
And it's
natural
crazy
at
because
this.
moving on in your life, it's like, wow, no way we won the Grade 9 Talent
Oh
show.
my God.
And then
Dude, hold
going
on.
into
Did we
the
talk
rap,
about that?
We did last
Oh,
podcast.
we did talk about
Yeah,
that
I know.
last
But then
podcast.
going into the rap program and then getting into, like, in your head, it's like, okay, I'm just going to continue
Yeah.
music. And now you're here, like, making
Yeah,
more
but
music.
like,
It's
man.
crazy how, like, it kind of just flows. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
because I stopped vlogging back in 2019, I go to Banff. Oh, and
Oh, to see
last
Brendan
podcast, we
Endo.
did thank Brendan for letting me and Sebastian stay at
Oh,
his
we
place
talked
while
about
we were
the
in Banff.
trash camping experience.
Before we get into this little segue,
Little segue.
if you really want to talk about you guys' early music,
Uh-huh.
my dad found videos of us three in my basement
With the-
singing "Nice Guys" by
No
Right,
way! I
No,
need that.
yo,
I need
yo, you
that
gotta say-
video.
Sisters.
Do you remember that? Oh my gosh. Do you
I
remember
don't
Lemony
remember-
Fresh
Lemony
records?
Fresh, guys. That is a
Lemony
topic.
Fresh
That is a topic for
Eyes
a
finished last says.
no, that is a topic for another day because that is such a throwback.
That's-
and we'll,
oh my
we'll do a
gosh.
throwback podcast talking about everything we've done in the past.
Yeah, for sure.
But moving on with everything happens for a
So
reason.
so I want to cuz everything happens for a reason. So it's like every job that we've had,
yes.
like obviously
that's
that
what I
like
want to touch
cuz
on, too.
like I don't want to talk about too much about like
Your current
my
jobs now?
current job now, but cuz I like we told you, like I was like we were managers at McDonald's.
Yep.
But then after that, like you were still manager. Like
Bro,
I was
I was there
hopping
for
job
5
to
years.
job. So I worked. What the heck did I work? I was a host for a bit. I did oh my gosh, I worked at a steel factory. That
was
whatever.
weird.
That was so
That
weird.
was
But
weird.
after that, I was a door-to-door salesman, and I think from that experience, if you guys are brave enough to risk the chance of working only commission, I think you guys should try it. Cause I worked door-to-door sales. I didn't really.
we did talk about this. But
Yeah, but man, like I got so much people skills from that job.
Yeah.
Just going door to door, like just being myself. There were days where it's like bad, but man, the experiences. I just want to talk about this one story.
ahead.
Shout outs to this woman who is so nice, but like she treated me like a king. So I knock on the door and I was like, hi, I'm selling driveways. My script was so much better. I forget it now, but she was so nice. She's like, yeah, for sure. I told her, I was like, okay, let me get it done. Cause I had other driveways lined up. my hands were dirty because you have to like seal the driveway tar. It's very messy. She comes out with fruits like grapes and stuff, and she's like, hey, you should take a break. I have water and food. I was like, oh, that'd be awesome. She sits me down in front of her front porch, and I was like, oh, like my hands are dirty. She's like, not a problem. She starts feeding me grapes, bro. I was like, no way this is happening. She's just feeding me grapes. I was like, oh my gosh, this is sick. And she gave me a $100 tip.
No, she did not.
On God. I was
That's
like, what the
crazy.
Because we were chatting, like I got to know her a lot, and because then she referred me to her neighbor, and yeah, it's always referring is great, but man, like, yeah, it's like being nice goes a long way.
Being nice,
goes
you're
a
right.
long
So
way,
here's the thing.
man.
I used to be a bad tipper. Talking about tips, I used to be so bad at tipping. So whenever I went to a restaurant, I thought like $2-3 was fine.
Oh really?
Yeah, but now that all of us kind of like everyone here kind of worked at a bar or restaurant, right? Anthony, Sebastian,
What?
working at. Well, no, you guys didn't work as hostesses. But in regards to tips, how much do you guys tip?
Hosts.
15%.
Like servers,
that's
how much do
the
you tip?
standard, right? 15%.
15 for decent.
Yeah.
18 for good.
Oh, then I'm a.
Ever since I started working at when I started working at St. Louis and realizing how much servers actually have to go through and everything, I've started tipping like 20%.
Depends on the paycheck that week.
Yeah, depending on the paycheck.
No, like every time because man, like servers.
Your
actually
paycheck's good,
yeah,
though, so-
But in regards to tipping, like guys, especially during COVID times, like
Yeah,
I know
tip your-
Toronto, Peel, Ottawa, they're all shut down.
Yeah.
But if you're going
Hamilton's
anywhere else,
good,
like
so.
servers are going through a tough time. Like, huh?
Victoria, Australia.
Is-
Shut down.
Oh
Shut down?
really? Eh?
Man,
Damn.
and that's crazy. But like I was saying, like being kind enough to tip a good amount because everyone's going through a hard time. Just go out there and be nice if you have the funds.
Yeah. Well, okay, let's go right back to there's a reason for everything. Like, let's start with COVID first. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, like,
bro. Oh,
there's
you know
many
what?
conspiracies. There's so many reasons why people think COVID
Yo,
happened.
this is gonna be very like
what?
touchy. I'm kind of glad it's.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I hate that
Watch
it happened.
what you
like,
say.
I know. Like it sucks. COVID
you
sucks. I
you're
can't
taking
believe-
a good opportunity because
Yeah, like,
turning a bad situation into a good situation
me, like-
you anyways.
like the COVID situation. Obviously, it didn't affect me in any way. Like I'm still making a lot. Like I still make a decent amount of money.
Right.
But the good thing is,
photos and vlogging.
yeah,
right?
vlogging and everything. But I don't go out.
Right.
Do you know how much money
saved?
I saved? Because
Yeah.
every single weekend with these guys, we would go out do escape rooms,
Man,
go
I
to
miss,
like a
yeah,
parkour
stuff
gym,
like that.
pursue
I miss.
OCR. Like I would go out every weekend because for the vlogs, that's what I love doing. I love going out. I love
And
spending time
yeah.
with friends. That was the main priority of the vlogs.
Yeah. What did the A stand for again?
Abundance.
Abundance.
I can't believe I forgot that last part.
That's so funny.
But yeah, but everything happened for a reason. I saved up so much money
Yeah.
this year.
See, so like for me, like, yeah, like everything happens for a reason. So we did talk about this before. Did we talk about like my studio? So we are recording in my studio, which like I'm so grateful for. I'm so blessed to have this space.
Yeah, it's
But
still
before,
blows my mind.
yeah, no, it blows my mind too that I got this opportunity to like get this place. Because before I recorded all my music in a basement, recorded in a closet, had like nothing. It was just a laptop, small little interface. Like this mic costs like I think 400 something. I was recording off a mic that I got for free. Is like I'm not saying it's trash, no offense, because I know you have that mic, but it was a decent mic. You know, it's a pretty crappy mic. So, but yeah, the songs are out. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, but. And now, yeah, like now I have this. What are
So
you
sorry, I
gasping?
keep gasping because whenever an idea comes to my head, I'm like,
You just
I
want to
wanna
say, it. Yeah.
Yo, I was talking about how we wanted to start this podcast
Last year,
Can
yeah,
you
yeah.
because the first
No,
podcast
if we started it-
there we go. It was the
There's a
second
reason.
best time to start is
Yeah.
now.
But there's
I'm
a
kinda like-
reason why we didn't start this
There we
last year because we
go.
didn't have the necessary
We didn't have
we didn't
any
have
of
this. We didn't not have this.
We didn't
yeah.
have the knowledge either. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, we were dumb. We were stupid. But now, yeah, and if we're like bringing back to the topic, like there's a reason. Like I know there's a reason I met like Schwa and Sam. Like these guys, like they're like the boys I've been. Who's whispering? He's playing with Eli. He's playing with Eli.
Come here.
Come here. Yo, guys, well, bring him over here. Come here, Eli. Guys, come say hi to Eli.
Guys, really quick.
Quick little segue. Yo,
Oh, look,
just,
it's Eli.
Eli, say hi.
baby.
okay.
Okay, that's it. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Sorry, continue.
But
I didn't mean
yeah,
to.
like there's always a reason, and like hey buddy, so cute. Yeah. So like,
Go on.
so
Sam.
Sam Schwell, like, you know, like the reason why like we click is because we are all the same in one person. We're dedicated, motivated, musical, like we just strive for greatness. And like, yeah, that's
And talking about friends, like I'm so blessed to continue to have like old high school friends.
Yeah.
Because with this scavenger hunt business, I wouldn't have done it. I don't like doing things alone, and we talked about that. We don't like doing things alone.
Yeah.
And thank you to Steven, Matthew, and Sebastian for like doing that. What are you doing?
keep talking.
Doing that with me, right?
Oh.
And it's crazy that, and I'm grateful that they're all still in our lives, and like thank God, like we had
Yo,
Brandon
we've been friends with Brendo Dendo over here for since grade 7. Grade 7, yeah.
Oh, and with everything happening for a reason, the way me and us and Brendan became friends, he literally followed us home. I don't know if you
Oh, that
remember
was
bro. Yes,
'cause,
when
we were
going to
walking-
church. It was a Friday night. We were going to youth, and you kind of just followed us home, and then you was like, "Oh, let's go."
Do you
don't
remember that?
Bro? Come on, that's how
7.
great. Yeah, that was like
I remember that.
Yeah, true. yeah,
that's
true.
like 10 years ago.
No,
Bro, oh my God, it's crazy.
We were like 12.
we
We're-
were.
yeah,
we were
we're-
terrible people, though. I'm joking. We weren't that bad.
Yeah, so we
remember
fall-
going to school to school?
Yeah.
That's how we met.
No, tell me how we met.
Oh my gosh, do you
Oh.
remember Victoria's
good.
Victoria's party? Oh my gosh, that was
Yeah,
good
so
times.
it's crazy that like.
I'm actually so surprised that you guys knew that.
Bro,
Yeah.
yo, we're brothers. What do you mean?
I know, but I swear you guys would have said Fabiana's.
No,
Why
no,
Fabi-
no.
Nah, Fabiana's party.
That's the
Dog, tell me.
That's like
Second best part. Guys, I'm telling you, like in life, like it's you look back at it, and that's what I want you guys to do. Like look back at your life and realize the person you are today. It is because of obviously the events.
Yeah. Eli's just Eli's
just-
stuck, bro. In your head. No, he's stuck in his headphone wire.
So yeah, and it's. I'm just so grateful for everything that we've been through.
Yeah.
And like, you know those moments where, and this is what I kind of went through my birthday. So I didn't make
our
Our-
birthday.
sorry, our
birthday.
our birthday.
This guy's acting like we don't have the same birthday.
I was. I know I said it wasn't that big of a deal, but I was a little upset on our birthday.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, I made $200, so like that's fine for
No
me.
man, I did nothing. Sebastian decided to go to someone else's birthday.
Wow. Oh yeah, Dante's
Dante's
right?
birthday.
It's
We
okay,
share
yo.
a
Shout
birthday
out to
with some-
Dante and like, yo, screwed up. No, culture. Their
Screw
podcast.
Culture.
Yeah, that's a sick. I like watching their podcast just because like they're sick dudes. You know what I mean?
No, but in regards to like, but I have a feeling like if I decided to do something else on our birthday, like
Yeah.
it could have gone south, or I wouldn't. I don't know. I feel like that just
Well,
made
there
me
wasn't
more
much we could do. That's
no.
the problem.
Oh yeah, because of
There's-
COVID. No, but it really gave me a more like positive mindset on like every day to day. Like we shouldn't be treating a certain day
Right.
with so much. I mean, obviously like Christmas and Thanksgiving, because like all these guys, like we didn't do anything for Thanksgiving. We recorded the podcast on Thanksgiving. Yeah, so we recorded the podcast on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's one of those. It's like I gotta stop taking certain days so seriously
Right.
and treat every single day as if it's my last.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the kind of mind. Like as I was sitting at home on our birthday, not doing anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally nothing on our birthday. Mm-hmm. That's kind of like what went through my head.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm really glad I had that talk with myself. And it's a self-worth kind of thing too, right? Like you really have to start meditating. And Mateo actually really
got me into meditating too. Yo, okay, so I think I shouted him out like already, but Mateo, yeah, this guy's a. What are you saying, Brendo Dendo?
This is just Buddhism, what you guys are explaining.
No, because sorry, meditating.
So meditating, yeah, no. Mateo was telling me because him and I used to work out all the time in his garage, and cool.
Thanks, dude.
But yo, like because, like me and Mateo. So the reason why me and Mateo are friends is because well, obviously high school, elementary school, actually. What am I saying? But after high school, I took a year off from school to, I think, work. I was just working at
Yeah, you were
McDonald's.
just working.
But Mateo and I would work out every single night for like the year. We had like one pass for Fit for Less, and I'd piggyback. I'd
then you
jump
guys
on his
walk
back and walk in. Oh, it was such a koala, yo. Fit for Less is such a joke. Anyways, but it's okay.
Who's
Whatever.
Who's gonna watch?
Yeah, the
Fit
Fit for Less people, whatever. But
on.
yeah, like. He taught me it's like, yo, like it's always good to breathe and like take time
Yeah.
to just reflect.
Yeah, so a huge thing with Mateo. Like I bought sup boards. We bought sup boards.
Yeah.
And we went to Budapest Park, which is on the Lakeshore of Toronto. And me and Mateo literally paddled for like 25 minutes.
Yeah, you guys went
down. Like
deep.
we went deep. And then he was like, "All right, Justin, sit."
What?
And
Bro,
we
Mateo's
sat
on
there.
a whole different.
He's on
he's on a whole different level.
Bro,
of
we were meditating for like 10 minutes, and it was complete. And it was actually so serene. It was beautiful. In my head, I'm like, "Yo, this is actually a joke. Like he's punking me." But
no,
after the 5th minute, I'm like, "All right, he's serious.
he's really meditating.
No, but then that was the moment the word creation came to me, and this was like 2 years ago. Because I realized, like, man, I love creating.
Right.
And like, I don't know, maybe I would have gone in later on in life, but that moment I was like, man, I want to create.
Yeah.
I created songs, even though they're trash.
No, they're sick,
they're
man.
okay,
Like
they're okay,
our
but
boy
they could be
Schwa's
better.
our boy Schwa's gonna.
No,
cook
but you
something
know what I
up
mean.
for
Like
you.
I created music.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
created a
You
business.
didn't create the music.
No, I create. Like
This
I
guy's the
started
creator
creating
of music, right?
But like creation in itself, like I create vlogs.
Yeah.
I liked editing. I take photos and then like edit in my own way. Like creation will always be that one thing in my head. It's like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. Like when I'm like from now on, if people tell me what I do, I am a creator.
Facts.
That's what I want to kind of go through.
Yeah.
And because that moment happened, it's like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, how woke am I? Wake up, everybody. That's the W.
Woke.
I know, it's true, right? And meditating really will wake you up.
Yeah, 100%.
Which is crazy.
100%. I've tried it a bit. It's fun.
Fun.
It's super chill.
And you know what it is? I went meditating again on the sup board, and like it's weird. Like I felt like I just jumped into the water, and I got back up, and then I was laying on the board, and then in my head it kept saying like team. I need to find
that like manifested in
bro,
your head.
yeah, because I'm actually so jealous that you found Schwa official and what's
Sam, that's my
Sam,
boy
it's
Sam,
Samaro.
bro. Okay, these guys are so
You know what,
woke.
and, like,
These guys are like
Bro, we were
he's
so we went into Schwa's studio, and bro, banger after banger after banger. I'm like, bro, I need
bro.
someone
You still gotta check out Sam's studio.
Sam stuff.
Jeez.
But that's the thing. It's like now I need to find myself a team because with this whole business thing, Steven, Sebastian, Matthew, that was my business team for Scavenger Games. Right. And Lustrous, I was doing that on my own, and I feel like because I was doing it on my own, I wasn't all into it.
Right.
I wasn't passionate about it. Right. And then with Scavenger Games, I was super passionate
because
about
you
it.
had boys
because
like
I had
people
my
that,
team. You
bro.
know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me
talk
talk about team real quick, because now that I'm here in this like in Hamilton, like the two people I hang out with the most now is like Sam and Schwan. These guys are like my greatest motivators. Like Sam's amazing at mixing, trash at beer pong, but like he's like this guy, man, he makes me want to be better.
There we go.
Like we hit the gym this one time. Man, we hit the gym
and he's a huge guy.
Dog, this guy, remember Dom? Okay. You don't mind flexing for the podcast, do you? Because our boy Dom came yesterday and he flexed for us.
on us.
But I told him you're bigger. Because you are.
But where? The penis or the
No, like he has huge triceps and biceps.
Nothing compared to you. No.
That's my guy.
Yo, Sam,
go on.
bro. Yeah, if you guys, Sam, what's your I am Samaro, right? Yo, at I am Samaro. If you guys need any producing or mixing, bro, he's the
the guy to go to.
He's the man.
Love if you're a woman.
It's not gay, it's homosexual.
Homie. All right. Nah, but yeah, like the reason why I love these guys, I think I already said this, but man, these guys make me want to be better.
There we go. And we were talking about the 5 people that you surround yourself with is the people that is what you are going to become.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't have like here's the thing. Anthony is
we're blessed.
no Anthony is a digital creator, and he's been with me every step of the way with photography and like vlogging. But I kind of want to put myself out there more in regards to working with people that already are in the industry.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like you, like Schwa
Bro,
and
like
Sam,
all
they're
these guys are
already
in the
industry.
yeah. We're here. We're skyrocketing, man. We're gonna make
Big things coming.
big things happening.
And that's crazy because everything happens for a reason.
Exactly.
You know?
Like,
we
yeah,
are
there's a reason I'm here. There's a reason I'm here. I
And
know it's because of these guys. I
and
know
like
it's 'cause
this
of
is
these
only
guys.
the third podcast, but man, like
man, yeah.
I've
For-
so,
yo,
like,
it's
my
so
vision-
funny. Sorry, it's so funny because for Screwed Up Culture, what I think it's Dante. He's like, yo,
So-
I can't believe
we're on the
I
sec-
can't believe we're on the
seventh-
second. I can't believe it's the third. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
on the 7th right now. But it's so
And
funny
then
'cause they
SC was
keep-
just like, bro, you're just gonna keep it going.
bro, I can't believe we're at 69. I
Yeah,
can't-
Screw Culture. We watch your podcast.
They're funny, man.
They're great.
But yeah,
But
they-
and it's crazy because it was funny because I actually met up with Fraser with Anthony.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
I was giving him all these ideas for his podcast.
their
I was like,
podcast, yeah.
hey, like if you're interested, maybe you should do this, and that.
yeah.
Which brings me to this point. I want to do something continuous for this podcast, and then Josh told me a quote. What's the quote?
Oh man, okay, it's a quote that I heard. I think I'm gonna butcher.
And yo, I don't know what it is.
Gita.
I love quotes, man.
So
because
this quote, it's better to be an honest street sweeper than a dishonest king, and like I wanna live by that because like I wanna live my life to be true,
yeah,
right? And like I don't wanna be like I don't wanna what's the word? Not scum, but like
basically scum.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like greedy.
What's Kakashi's quote? Anyone who abandons their team is scum, but
People that break the rules are scum, but people that would abandon their friends are far worse than scum.
there we go, man. And that quote just slaps. Yo, if you guys are into Naruto,
Sorry, let me say it. Let me say it.
Tatemayo
Ready?
Sasuke!
Ready? In the ninja world, those who break the rules are scum.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. But those who abandon their friends are worse than scum.
There we go, yeah.
But both like me.
those
I know
are
that
two very good quotes, obviously very different, but
no, I mean it's kind of the same thing.
you want to be honest. Yeah, like
being honest, right? And then obviously friends before the mission. In regards
Friends
to the
before
ninja,
the mission,
friends
no matter-
before the mission.
yeah. Well, yeah, because, yo, you never want to, you don't ever want to backstab your friends because that stuff, like, because, do you believe in karma?
I do believe in karma.
Do you guys believe in
100%.
karma?
That's
Okay.
I damn straight do.
I'm
I'm dead, bro.
Later.
No, yo, do you,
Ah, don't.
no, it's all good. Yeah, we won't talk about it.
No.
But yeah, no, I do believe in karma because it's like,
What
like,
goes around comes
like
around.
things happen for a reason. Like if, obviously, we keep it's circling back, because like, man, like you do good, good things will happen.
But a huge thing is like you can't. Yes, that's true, but it also you can't be doing good things and then when bad things happen, you know what I mean? Like there are people in this world. It's like, oh well, I've done this. I'm such a great person, but
Oh,
nothing
you
comes
can't
my way. It's like, be patient.
There we
like
go.
it's coming.
Can't expect. Yeah.
Right? It's
know exactly
coming.
what you mean.
And a huge thing that I want to say is like in the last podcast we were talking about getting to like doing more, getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
But it's kind of toxic in a sense because where's the finish line?
Oh, I
If
want to.
they're-
Yeah, no, and I want to talk about ego real quick.
Yeah.
Right, because it's another Joe Rogan podcast. He was talking. It wasn't Joe Rogan talking. It was a person he had on talking about ego and how like ego is always by your side, and like I take ego as a person, like this person named Ego. He's trying to get you to make a mark in the world, right?
Yep.
So it's like until you make that mark in your world, are you gonna be satisfied? You know what I mean? So you're like the whole like the gym working out thing, right? Everyone when you like I'm saying everybody, but when you work out, right? You work out to become healthier. You want to look a certain way, but if you continuously, wow, I'm choking here, but if you always just want to be the best, like it's never gonna happen, unfortunately, right? Because there's always gonna be someone better than you.
Strive for progress, not perfection.
Yeah, I like that.
Simple as that,
Yeah.
right? And that's words of encouragement for you guys. Like, if you guys think you are the best, that's great, and continue thinking that way. Just be the best that you can be. That's all I can really say for that.
Facts.
As much as what you were saying.
Yeah.
So talking about everything happening for a reason. Do you have another story for us?
I'm sure I do, but like I'm choking right now. What do
No,
you got?
because I kind of want to bring this up because we did talk about it in the first podcast.
Is this a little segue?
No, not even a segue. It's going into because guys, when I say everything happens for a reason, all the negative things in your life, it sucks. Like it does, and
definitely.
obviously there's gonna be a lot of downs. But you guys got to understand that it's there to make you a better person.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like, listen, we've all gone through a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And me and Josh, we continue to say like we were raised from nothing. Like
Right.
we grew from nothing because we had nothing. But if
we
like,
just had each other.
we
That's
just
it.
had
We
no
just
no.
had
So
each other.
a quick thing about
I
us.
lied. We also had our friends. I think that
No,
was a big
yeah,
thing.
that's what I was. Gonna
Okay.
get,
Oh
wanted to
yeah.
get
Bring it
into.
up. Bring it. Sorry.
No, because like
Jump the gun there.
no, we didn't. We grew up with no father.
Yeah,
and I'll
exactly.
play. I'm not
Yeah. Hey, Chris, if
Best-
you're out there.
so stupid. I'm not ashamed to say it, obviously. And no, the only reason I'm saying that is because I grew up. I'm gonna be honest. I grew up with daddy issues. I did.
Oh.
No, it's sad
look
to
at
say,
this.
but because I had that mindset, I grew out of it. I 100% grew out of it. It made me a stronger person because
Right.
I realized I had to, and I'm
Say
saying this
it, yeah,
slightly,
say it.
I had to be the father of the
Yo,
household.
honestly, like he became the father. Well, yeah, you became a
100%.
father.
Like,
100%.
when we talked about me being a manager at 16,
And you were paying rent.
bro.
That was a
at
funny
15
thing.
years old, bro. And thank you to Courtney for getting me the job.
Courtney got you the
No,
job?
she told me about it, and she didn't want me getting it. But anyways, I got the job at 15,
Yeah.
and it's like
But you can't until you're 16, right?
no, sorry, I got the job at 14.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
they were just like, oh, you can't get hired until you're 15.
Yeah.
So when
You
I became
waited till
15,
October
I
for
waited
it.
till October. So anyways, I got the job, and then from the moment I started working, I was helping out my mom because before the
Our
mom,
mom.
sorry,
Our mom, right, Brendan? Our mom.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
There
oh,
we
yeah.
go.
But
we miss her food.
Edna?
Tita Edna? Yeah.
before I started working and before I started making money, I never realized how much help my mom actually needed.
Right.
Our mom, sorry,
This
our mom.
guy has he has his own mom over here,
So
bro.
the moment I realized our mom needed a lot of help and with finances, everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Every single paycheck, it was $500 a paycheck
Bro, it's
going towards
crazy.
her, which is crazy. And then I was like, I mean, I'm not gonna say I continue. I'm just a hard worker. That's all it
to
is.
this
And
day,
that's
we're still helping her. Well, I know I'm
yeah,
still
I know
helping
you.
her.
I'm trying. I'm trying. My
But
mom
you're in
just-
Toronto. That's the thing.
It's
Like,
hard.
here, it's a little easier for me, but like it's hard for saving.
But
right? But
here's the thing. Thank God that I got that job.
yeah,
Like at such a young age, like there were
there's a
days-
reason you got that
There-
job.
and that's the thing. There's a reason, not only to better myself, but obviously to help us out, right? Like
Yeah.
John wasn't working, you weren't working. Janelle's our younger sister, so obviously she wasn't working. But I was helping, like,
Yeah,
keep
you
this
were-
family like
Yeah, 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 which is
up
crazy.
financially.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, I never realized it until I moved out. I was like, yo, like, mom, I know you still need. Like, I moved out.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
paying rent. I had my own car,
But
and
like,
she
you
was
were-
still asking for money.
Yeah,
And then I
crazy-
realized,
which
oh
is
god,
crazy,
this
yeah.
is tough.
yeah,
Like, it's so tough.
yeah, because you moved out. You want to be like independent and all that.
Yeah. And moving out was one of the best. Oh my God. Like, I'm not saying like move out because like circumstances are different for everyone,
Right.
but moving out really matures you, man.
No, because I moved out for school. What? Like you just moved out? 'cause
Bro, there was no space. There was no space.
Dead ass, I know.
Like,
Bro, we shared it. Yeah,
Bro,
we
we
shared
used
a
to-
room for like 17 years.
no, not even just that. Like, we used to live in like sometimes 2-bedroom places.
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
Like,
and,
we
like-
moved a lot because
Dude,
we had
we
to.
did, bro. But like that bunk
But
bed.
here's the thing. Like,
That was a legendary bunk bed. Yo, our 15-year-old. Legendary bunk
True or
bed,
false? True
bro.
or false? That being in that position of like, we weren't poor.
We were poor. What do you mean
Okay,
we're?
yeah,
what do you
just
mean
a little
we're?
bit. But
we
did
were
that-
poor.
That humbled us. I mean, I
Sorta.
don't know about
Yo,
you, but it
because
humbled me.
when we were in grade 7, okay, when we were in grade 7, we lived in that basement,
basement?
in Mikado,
yeah.
and bro, I was so embarrassed to bring you guys
I was
over.
so
I was
embarrassed.
so
guys. Oh my
embarrassed.
god.
So
That's why,
embarrassed,
and that's
bro.
why I was saying, like, when Brendan followed us home, I was like, dog,
Yeah,
don't
I was
follow
like,
us
yo,
home,
why
man.
is this kid following us?
I don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah, you didn't
yo,
care.
we were young though. That's like we were like kids,
I
you
was,
know?
Yeah. And then like, sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, like man, I was like, because I remember this one guy Moses. Do you remember Moses? He gave me a ride. Like he was on his bike, and I was like, hey man, I'll just walk. He's like, yo, don't be a tool. Just jump on my bike. I'll bike you home. I was like, whatever, because I didn't want him to know where obviously
Yeah.
the situation, because it
But-
was a small place.
Yeah, but
Small
it,
place.
true or false, it humbled you. Like, it
Yeah.
humbled me.
Oh yeah.
It made me appreciate a lot.
Like
a
yeah,
lot.
sorry, yeah, 100%. Because I hate big houses, so I'm so fine with living in a 1-bedroom, like apartment with a kitchen, living room, bedroom or bathroom. That's it. Like I can live off that for the rest of my life because, like, I don't. Sorry. Oh my gosh. So there is this game called BitLife. Okay, do you guys know it? BitLife.
No, never heard of it.
It's like it's such a stupid game, but like I got into it because you get to create your own life, right? It's like You build like
Sims, basically.
no, but like it's like day to day
Okay.
or year by year. So when I first got the game, I was born as a prince or whatever who had $3 million to his name at 0 years old. I was like, whoa, I'm rich, so I could do whatever I want. So I was living I was tapping like living day to day or year by year, and I realized like being rich, you don't really have anything to do because you could do practically anything and everything because you have the necessities.
Yeah. I think that's the goal in life.
No, but like when I was playing it, I was bored. I was bored of the game. Like if
I get
we
what you're
had
saying.
everything,
I get what you're saying.
I would have been bored out of my mind. I'm so happy we came from nothing because I worked for this. I'm so happy I accomplished getting this studio.
Yeah.
Like, man, it's like
Because
I
you
cry
went out-
sometimes because I know it's like, man, like I deserve this. Like
You worked hard for it.
Worked so hard for it. Like there's obviously there's a reason I keep pulling that, but man, like. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I'm so happy that it did mature us. It did
Yep,
humble us.
100%.
Because yeah, if we were rich, oh my god, I'd be such a snob. I
No, and
know
that's
for
the thing,
a fact
like,
I'd be
some-
a snob.
Here's the thing, like I think I would take things a little less. I don't think I would be the same person I am today. Like I know I'm a really hardworking, sweet guy, caring, charismatic, whatever. But if we came from like, who knows? Who knows what we could have been like?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like our dad wasn't the greatest guy, and if he stuck, I keep telling, like I've had this conversation with my mom. If our dad stuck around, like I don't think I'd be
The person you are
the
today.
person. 100% I wouldn't.
No,
I-
we'd
I
be
think
totally
I'd-
different. We'd be
no, I
totally
think I'd be
different.
an absolute jackass.
Yeah.
Just because I was raised around him. Like we have been surrounded by such good people.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean?
A big one is Matt. Like our big brother.
Our big
Matt.
brother, like we were in the big. If anyone knows about the Big Brother and Big Sister program,
It's such a good program. It's such a good program.
we were always surrounded by great mentors,
yeah.
great friends.
Yeah.
So, and I'm so thankful for that because it just makes me know that I came from a really like I feel so bad for some people that grew up in a really bad home.
Oh,
Or
100%.
hang around the wrong crew.
Oh yeah.
Because there's this one guy. I'm not gonna say who he is, but
Good. Yeah.
No,
Let's
'cause
not name drop anybody.
no, because he told me the story of he went to jail at 18, and that's because he grew around the wrong people.
Right.
He went to jail for robbery, and he was driving the getaway car.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Is this Baby Driver?
No. But
I
that'd be
was like,
funny.
that sounds like Baby
So it's
Driver.
like, can you imagine? Like, like,
I'm happy that we grew up with the people we grew up
Yeah.
with. You know what I mean?
and people with like people with a passion.
Oh my
and
gosh.
that I need more people like that
Yeah,
in
yeah.
our lives. You know what I mean? And like I'm
Because we can't just bounce off. Because our energy is way too elite. You know what I mean? We need more elite energy.
what do you mean?
Like with people, like because I know, like we could obviously do this alone, but like it's good to have more people to like share a common interest of, what you call it, like becoming better.
There we go.
Becoming better.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
like
mean? Because I know we want to become better. We just got to be surrounded by the people who want to become better too.
Yeah, and the more and more we do this, and the more like, here's the thing: episode 5, after episode 5, we want to start putting people on the
Oh,
podcast who
like
wanna be
big
here, one.
not influencers, but like people, yeah, like people who are motivational, people who are like we want to bring people on our podcast who, you know, who lived like throw the drink. No, but yeah, like motivational people. Let's just stick it as simple as that. People who strive for greatness.
There we go. I like it.
I'm here, like,
that's
trying to
thing,
find the
we'll-
words.
We'll learn from them too.
Exactly, and like we obviously that's what the podcast is for, right? Motivating,
Learning,
gaining
more, being able to speak better,
speak better,
which you need to do.
which I definitely need to do. Yeah. So, how's your week been?
Bro, honestly, my week has been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like I didn't even talk about the Algonquin trip, and
Man,
it's a good.
I wish I went.
I know,
wish
like,
went.
it's
you
actually-
did talk about it. 12 hours.
No, but I just talked about saying
The drive.
the drive, like listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
But the drive itself, oh man,
Crazy.
You looked at.
I'm
Siri.
looking at the
So-
camera.
Oh god.
I
So,
see.
anyways, the Algonquin trip, it really opened my mind. Like, so when I went there, and this is just the Coles note, when I got there, I was like, man, I'm so annoyed because I've been.
You were tired.
I'm not just, yeah, I had like 2-hour nap and then I started driving for like 9 hours.
3
but-
hours.
No, no, so.
Well, Algonquin Park there and then back, obviously, but.
no, that was, the whole day was a 15-hour drive.
Oh, you were
day.
still driving?
Bro, I was driving from 4 a.m.
Yeah.
to 9 p.m.
Right.
That's a long day of driving, and then like approximate 2 hours of
It's like
hiking.
5 hours.
But the pictures, follow me at Just Pasqua Photography. The pictures came out so phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I was just like, in my head, I was like, it's not worth it. I can't believe I'm doing this. I want to turn around. I kept saying, like, I want to go home. I just want to go home. I literally, oh, man. But it was so worth it. And, like,
That's good.
road trips are so, like, Dom, he was
Yeah,
here
he was
yesterday.
here.
He wants to go on road trips.
Dog,
And-
I will want to follow. Like, I want to go on road trips too.
Yeah, and the last time we traveled was to Banff.
Yeah, but that's
And Brendan's going back to BC. So, you know what? Like, I want to go.
Follow me.
I will. I actually will.
November 15th.
November
Okay,
15th.
I don't think I'm coming there. I want to go snowboarding.
I know one person in BC.
You know what? Snowboarding. You've never
I've
been?
never.
Oh,
Man, I'm such a
I-
boring person.
you
This
actually
guy's.
are.
I'm cheesed because like I could have had the chance to go skydiving.
No, like, do you know what's crazy? It's like, I actually do take for granted all the activities I do.
That's crazy.
And
yeah.
but it's great because the moment I think about it, I'm like, oh man, like I
I
actually
did
am
that.
I actually did it.
yeah.
So snowboarding. Oh well, let's start with supboarding. Like I can't believe I'm.
Oh,
gonna
that's
get
fun.
out-
We did that. Yeah.
Great. Like we actually bought the supboards. Now we own them and we go anytime we want.
Yeah.
Next purchase is gonna be snowboards. Me and Sebastian, we went no, I went with you the second time or the first time? Second time. So I went snowboarding once with my work friends, and I had the greatest time. So it was my first time snowboarding.
Yeah.
I actually vlogged it, and I sucked.
Yeah.
I was so bad.
He's
Like,
trash, eh?
I tried. Listen, I tried having the
Horrible.
GoPro up as I was snowboarding. I
He
fell.
thought it was easy.
I thought it was
eh?
easy.
What a
Because that's
chump.
me.
You didn't fall. You ran into a fence.
That was the second
He ran
time.
into a
No.
fence. Oh my god.
It's in the vlogs. That's so funny.
Yeah.
No, so I loved it though. And snowboarding I'm so good at snowboarding, by the way. Like I'm actually sick.
Yeah, now.
Now, well, I've only been snowboarding
he's
twice.
aight.
No.
He's aight.
How long have you been snowboarding for?
I've been
2 days,
I've been
he said.
twice. I've
This
only
guy
been
said-
snowboarding twice.
Snowboarding for 13 years.
13 years, and he's
Shh, no,
still.
I'm practically at your level, Brendan. Don't even stress.
2 days, yeah.
No,
Guy's
but
a goof.
snowboarding's so much fun, and I cannot wait. But thank God I went snowboarding, because if I didn't, it's on a. Do you have a bucket list?
Oh, I was like, who are you talking to? I was
You.
paying attention to this. Yeah, I do have a bucket list.
What's on your bucket list? Skydiving.
Like not even skydiving. Like traveling is like the number one, because like I want to adventure the world and like see how other people live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I've only lived, like we've only been in Canada. Obviously, we went on
yeah.
vacation places, but like I want to be able to understand people more. Like because one of my hobbies is getting to know people.
Yep.
And I want to understand like how people live in different like areas in the world.
And that's what Brendan, as we were driving here, Brendan was like, yo, I'm so sick of Ontario.
Yeah.
And then he just moves to BC because he can.
Yeah, man, my roommates, they got their travel exemptions. So my one roommate from New Zealand, he is moving in the end of November.
Oh yeah.
And then my other roommate from Australia, he's coming back. So
And so you're gonna move in with them.
I'm living with these two internationals.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm like, I want to do the same thing. I would love for 1 year, just, and I'd probably do this next year if I could. I would backpack, well, COVID. I probably won't do it next year. But I would love to people do it. Backpack around
Backpacking, yeah,
Europe.
I've seen a bunch of videos about that.
Bro, it's crazy. And you can.
But there, like, the thing is, there are dangers to it. So you just gotta know how to do it safely.
yeah. But
like-
I would do it. Like, I would 100% do it.
Yeah.
And that's an experience in itself. Like, getting out of your comfort zone.
Uh-huh.
Right? And that's people like have a really hard time doing that. And I know that.
Getting
right?
out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, because
they're
for-
scared.
No, for a bunch of years, I've known I've wanted to stay in my comfort zone. Like, especially before vlogging, I didn't want to go out.
Right.
I did nothing. I just worked, went to school. I thought that's what I thought life was.
Work, go to school, get a job.
Get a job, and then retire with a fat pension, and then
Yeah.
whatever, travel maybe twice a year.
I never saw that as a life. Eh?
No?
Never
Bro,
saw that as not. Well, for me anyway. Like I didn't think that was a normal life.
I thought it was.
I didn't see that as normal life. Cause the life I want to live, like risking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like doing things you love. Like that's what I thought a normal life was.
Nah, man.
Like
Normal life
that's
is a
and that's
9
what
to
I that's
5.
what I see. Like just being spontaneous.
Yep.
Right. And just thinking one day it's like boom. Oh, I want to move to BC. Oh, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
live with these internationals. Man, that's so like obviously it's planned ahead, but like it's such a spontaneous move because it's like you're doing something like something you never you never thought you'd be doing.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's not for everyone.
It's not. Yeah,
boy,
yeah,
no, because
yeah.
our boy Matthew, right? He was here for one of the podcasts. His life is he wants to work construction for 30 years and retire. And that's what he sees life as, and that's content to his life.
Yeah, that's
and
okay.
it's different for every person, right? I had that mindset before I wanted to actually go out and live my life the way I actually want to.
Oh my gosh, sorry. So, yeah, like living the life you want to. There was a time in my life, like I swear, I know I probably talked about our podcast, which is gonna be the same thing over and over.
I know,
but like I did see my life like with She Who Shall Not
Oh
Be
yeah,
Named. Like,
she who will not be named.
Yeah, like I saw it as, you know, like I'm gonna become a teacher, right? We're
Yep.
gonna have these great jobs, gonna have a kid, we're gonna have a family, we're gonna buy a house. Like
It was planned.
that was planned, and I was scared. I was like,
That's
I was
no, because that's
so
a scare. Because you're no
my life would have been
longer-
over. I knew my life would, because I didn't think I'd be doing this if I stayed.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You probably wouldn't. Like,
No,
your-
100%.
Your life was no longer in your control.
Exactly.
What are you
Guys
laughing over there?
so hard.
You said you shall not be named, and he said Voldemort.
Voldemort. Yeah, so Voldemort.
Oh yeah, Voldemort.
This guy. But yeah, like, ugh. My life is great now. My life
And
is
you
so
know what?
awesome.
At this point, it's only gonna get better.
Thank
Because
you, yeah,
we
yeah.
know where we want to be. We know what we're doing,
And we know where
we're
we
just-
wanna go.
There we go. And we just gotta follow. We gotta follow that path.
100%. There's a reason for everything.
There's a reason for everything. I think that's a great way to end things off.
Yep. Yeah.
No, and like, I really encourage you guys to continue watching these podcasts. Obviously, we'll get more comfortable with talking to each other and talking to you guys, and we just want to continue sharing our experiences,
Definitely.
so you guys can learn from us, and we give you quotes, daily quotes. That's what
Yeah,
we'll be doing.
because what was our daily quote? Yeah, it's better to be an honest sweeper than a dishonest king, right?
What's your take on that, real quick, before we end this podcast?
Because we're like, I know we're nice people, right? Like, because like let's take like higher up like business people. Like, I'm not saying their job is to screw people over.
Technically,
but,
depending
like,
on who you are.
No, exactly. So like I would never want to be in the position to like screw people over.
Yeah.
Right. Like the people I work with, I want to bring them up with me. It's like
100%.
a leader versus a boss.
Yeah,
Right. There's a whole thing about it. It's
and
like
it's better to be I prefer to
100%.
be
No,
100%.
100%. Yeah.
And you know what? Quick thing, being a manager at McDonald's, that made me realize, like, man, I don't like working for the man. Like,
Yeah. I hate
McDonald's
working-
was a great job, and being a manager was great because it gave me that like leader kind of
Role, yeah.
role and gave me that experience.
Yeah. Same.
Now I kind of want to bring that into my profession, what I want to be as a creator,
Mm-hmm.
and be my own boss, be the leader of whoever's going to be under me,
Yeah.
right? So be honest with yourself and be honest with your life, I guess.
There it is. Yeah. All right. That's a good way to end the podcast. Oh, thank you guys for listening.
Thank you guys for watching, and till next time.
Subscribe, like, comment, do all that fun stuff. You can find our socials right here. Bap, bap, bap. Okay. All right. Till next time.
Till next time. Bye, guys.
Peace.